is, what if Deku was in a quirk marriage? Hey, yo, you might be thinking, what? This can beat what if Deku was cheating on? I'm like, well, this is a big hit on Wattpad. And I'm like, I'm checking if someone did it on YouTube, and nobody did it on YouTube. So, technically, it's an original on YouTube, not on any other platforms. Don't give me like that. But yeah, so I know you want to start this off, and before we do that, this is a shout out to Mercury. You should check him out. He is good, and he's the one that gave me the idea to make What If Deku was elemental. You should check him out. It's very good, guys. You can't. I'm not lying because I'm the chosen one. Nah, let me stop sucking myself off really bad. And you stop that. Well, yeah. So let's start this thing off, guys. So we're gonna start this off when Deku was born. You know, he was a little rascal to his father and mother. So when Deku was born, his father, Hisashi, is actually the number, I'm gonna just say, 3 hero. Sorry, Hawks, but you're gonna go behind. And his mother is Hawks was number 3. Hawks is number 2 now? I can't tell. Inko is actually the number 4 hero. Green Mystic. Fuck it, I don't know. No. Green. She has telekinesis. That's all I'm gonna say. She has very strong telekinesis. Actually, not telekinesis. Why am I saying telekinesis? No. He's actually not gonna have telekinesis because I already have what if Deku was Mob Psycho? So yeah, I'm only doing this by the ships. Oh, and I have an idea. One shots. Wait, one shots? What do you mean one shots? One shots about your guys' ships. I can make one shots. You might be thinking, one shots is like, it's like how should I say? I read a bunch of one shots about how Deku gets with this chick, and that's it. That's the story right there. I think I like it, and I really want to implement to my channel. Now, let's get back into it. Her mother is probably going to be wind, and her father is earth. So Deku's probably going to be a down-to-earth type of guy. So, yeah. And you already know the ship is Shoka. Shoka Todoroki. Yeah, because I know. It should have been Shoka in the elemental one. I'm all fucking Monoma. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's why I'm giving you this. What if Deku was in a quirk marriage? And you better already know why the ship is Shoka, and it's not going to be no harem. I promise to God. I hate harems when someone's fucking married. I don't know why, but it just gets to me, guys. It's just, I'm not a big harem guy. I feel like men should get one woman, and that's it. And if she likes you, fuck you. I got pussy in my life. I'm sorry, YouTube. It's not what it looks like. Sorry, that got into me. But, yeah, let's get back into it. Now, Deku, like I said, he was born and he gets out the hospital. Now time skip when he's 4. His father doesn't like All Might, just like Endeavor for some reason. He just doesn't like All Might because All Might's, how should I say, better, stronger, and better. And he doesn't like that, and he doesn't like his son liking All Might. But he's not like Endeavor, who just fucking beats his children like they're slaves. Like, no, I'm gonna check what your future is, and your mom. Wait, who's your mom again? And Todoroki points at his mom. This. She doesn't tell you what to do. I'm the man of the house. Vote for me, Down Jump. I'm playing that. I can't believe I betted money for Trump to win. I betted so much money on Trump winning. Wow. I didn't even like the guy. I just wanted money. I don't even like Biden, too. Who cares, guys? No politics in this channel. Yeet! I thought that guy was going to win. Fuck, no. Back into the story. Fuck politics. Now, let's get back into it. Deku, you know, he's going to be in a prestigious school, but I'm just going to say for being... No. Actually, fuck Bakugo. He's not getting you way, but I want Deku to be a bitch to Bakugo. Like, Because without Deku, Bakugo would be way worse and way of a dick. Okay, yeah, way of a dick. I mean, isn't he always a dick? Yeah, he's always a dick. But yeah, let's get in. Well, Deku, when he was born, like I said, time skipped to when he's 4. He goes to the prestigious school because his or his father wants him to be a hero, and Deku wants to be a hero just like All Might, even though his father hates All Might like a fucking pile of shit. Well, Inko, she's just Inko, but slender Inko, hot Inko, thick Inko, fuck that fat Inko. I can't get it implied. That's fucked up. But like, think Inko is a way better. Wait, no, wait, they're both thick. What? My mind just leaving me and coming back. That makes no sense. Inko's Inko. But yeah, I want to know how Hisashi has no urge to make more children with that chick. Hisashi must have like the mindset of trying to be All Might. That's all he thinks about. Even though Inko tried to undress herself for her husband. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say, but oh yeah. By the way, their marriage is not a quirk marriage. They're just a regular marriage. They found each other attractive. They had both best personalities, or both good. Deku's dad is down to earth, but doesn't like All Might. Inko is Inko, and Inko's just Inko, but she wants to protect people. She has a Zuko mindset. She has an exact Zuko mindset, and she thought Hisashi is attractive. Totally not all for one or anything. Totally not all for one. But yeah. Now, let's see. Deku, he gets to a prestigious school, he's going good, but he doesn't see Shoka yet. Deku gets out of class, but he's making friends with a kid named Ida. And I know I've been pushing Ida too hard just because I hate the May X Ida thing. That's why I hate Ida. I need to stop that. Don't get mad, because some some people that are special, that are very special, that ships Ida with May. I'm sorry, but they're very special. When I mean special, I mean special. Like, they need a little bit of help, a little bit of push in life, But let's get back into it. Yeah, but Deku's talking to Ida. Ida's like, oh, rules this, rules that, rules suck my cock. I'm fine. Rules. He's always talking about rules. He's talking about, oh my god, my First Amendment. Wait, they're in Japan. Fuck, I don't even know what the rules are. Don't touch females in the subway train or something like that. And Deku's like, I see. So you're the cock for the rules. Deku says, he's like, what? I mean, you're a great biting citizen. Biting. Now, excuse you because, look at the time. At least I have to go. Well, Deku leaves, and Hisashi, he's already in Endeavor's house, and they're good friends. I mean, they're good friends. They both hate All Might. They both want to be powerful, but not in not in an Endeavor type of way. He would love to be the fucking #1 hero, but he doesn't like All Might for some reasons. I don't know. Why do people hate it? Oh wait, he's a hater. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, like this, Hisashi's sitting down next to Endeavor. Inko's picking up Deku, and Endeavor's like, Hisashi, it's good to see you. Let me just put away my whip. Just put that inside the cabinet. He's like, why do you have a whip? And he's like, oh, me, Hisashi, trying to train my children. Help me, sir. I need help. A little girl says, and Hisashi looks at Shogo. He's like, what the fuck? I'm playing. That didn't happen. But the whip thing did. The whip. Yeah, he put his whip away. But he's like, yeah, so you say you had a prodigy? And Endeavor's like, yes, the prodigy that will beat All Might. My little girl, but I wish it was a guy. Shoka. What's her quirk? Oh, yes. Her quirk, why is he forgetting? Oh, well, I don't know, but I have this hinge feeling that she will have a powerful quirk. I mean, just look at her. One of her sides are white, one of her sides are red. Well, I'm gonna take my son to the quirk doctor today, so yeah. you should put that whip away for like forever, he says, and leaves. He's like, well, training my children comes first, he says. Well, now we get to Inko, and Inko goes to the quirk doctor, because Deku was thinking about the quirk doctor the whole day. But this time he was in school, and you know what, Deku needs that big brain plays. So Deku gets in the quirk doctor. He's waiting in there, and the doctor comes in with a wide expression on his face. He looks at his eyes are wide and looking at Deku and says, "Boy, you have a very strong quirk." Inko's like, "My baby Izuku." My baby Izuku, you're so precious. I love you so much. My baby Izuku, he says. Or she says. Wow, I really went down on that voice and forgetting that she's a chick. So, yeah. They're like, what's my quirk? And the doctor's like, well, your quirk is it's like the mix between your mother and your father. Air and earth. Air and earth? Mommy, I'm the airbender. I'm Aang. I'm playing now. He's like, Mommy, I could be a hero. I could be better than All Might. Yeah. Because he has his father type of mindset. He likes All Might a lot, but he has that kind of Bakugo mindset. He doesn't want to see being just like All Might. No, he's like being better than All Might. Because his father and mother are top heroes. That's all he thinks about, being better than All Might, not being exactly like All Might. I mean, that's what, I don't get that. Why did Deku want to be just like All Might? He should be better than him. Like, yeah. So, that's it. Deku, he got his quirk, and I'm going to just say Shoka got her quirk too, just, the time. And, well, Endeavor and Hisashi were having one of their meetings in Todoroki's place, and Endeavor, he grabs his whip and put it back in his cage. I mean, back in his cabinet, and put their kids in the cage. I need to stop. But yeah, they sit down and they grab a tea and they sip it, and he's like, "Well, Endeavor, I heard your daughter went to the quirk doctor." And Endeavor's like, I heard your son went to the quirk doctor too. So Endeavor says, both of them say, what's their quirk? And Endeavor's like, oh, well, I should go first. My beautiful daughter, who's going to be better than All Might, has the quirk of ice and fire. One can help the other, and the other can help that. So my daughter cannot overheat if she uses her ice, and she can't get frostbite with she using her fire. Don't know how that works, but yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, that's such a great quirk. His father is into quirks like Deku. That's why they have that thing. Well, my son's quirk is earth and air. And he's like, earth and air? What are you saying? Earth and air. I mean that Deku, no, he just say Deku. That Midori, not Midori, that's her last name. Izuku, he has earth and air. He can manipulate earth, he can manipulate air. And for some reason, he really good, because I saw him throwing air around. What's happening in the face? Well, yeah, I mean, that's how my wife gave me that critical blowjob. I'm like, no. Blow job? Okay, I need to stop. Stop with the puns. Well, yeah. He's like, really? That's a strong quirk. Wait. Endeavor's head right now. And this is Endeavor's head. That's such a great quirk. Wait. If I make a quirk marriage between my daughter and him, if they have a child that's earth, ice, fire, air. Where was I? Oh, sorry. I had to do something. Yes. In Endeavor's mind, he's thinking like, well, if my daughter and his son has a quirk marriage, you have fire, ice, air, and earth. Ice, air, and earth. Gosh, I can make a living avatar. Let's go. And Endeavor's like, cling. And you know how Endeavor always thinks. But this time, he doesn't bribe. He knows that Hisashi wants to have a kin that's stronger than All Might, but doesn't want to force him that hard too. So, because they're good friends, and it was like, well, Hisashi, I have a proposition. He's like, it's actually like, a proposition? For what? He's like, a quirk marriage. A quirk marriage? To who? Your son and my daughter, of course. He says, like, well, why? To be stronger than All Might. Ah, I see, okay. Stronger than All Might, stronger than All Might. I mean, if they had a kid, wouldn't All Might retire by now? Boy, All Might's gonna live forever, huh? Boy, we're the same age, dude. But, I mean, okay. Fine. Fine. Let's have a quirk marriage between my kid and your daughter. He's like, well, I already have the papers here. You're like, you already have the papers for quirk marriages? I mean, what? Endeavor having everything ready. Anything that's like remotely about quirk marriages, he just has. Was like, well, I should get my son to get to know your daughter. Your daughter, he says. He's like, well, that's good. He calls Inko. Wait, before we do anything, I should call my wife. And Inko, I don't know how this is gonna work out between them, but he calls Inko, and I'm just gonna say, he already signed it, but I'm just gonna say that Inko's giving him an earful of shit. Like, you sold our baby for power. When you get home, no blowjobs for a week. He's like, baby. He's like, baby. No blowjobs for a week. He's like, baby, I'm sorry. But powerful kin, I don't care for powerful children. Don't you care about our son? Yeah, I do. I just want him to get laid before, he dies. What do you mean I'm playing? Nah, I need to stop that. But yeah, Inko gave him a fucking mouthful. Not like that, guys. Stop. But a mouthful. Stop saying that. Gave him an earful. There it is. About why not selling our children for fucking power. It's like, baby. Yeah, but he needs to stop that. Well, now Inko knows about Deku having been in a quirk marriage. Inko still loves her, still spoils her baby rotten. And Deku, how should I say, he's a different type of person. You know how Aang is, but he's like an anime protagonist. Yeah, an anime protagonist. A regular anime. He's not like regular Zuko, not regular Deku. Like, oh, Kachan, you're so great. No, he's like, I think I could be the number one. I have to train hard. Imagine Asta, but a little more quieter. Yeah, just like Asta, but a little more quieter. He works hard. He doesn't think people are lower than him, like Kachan. He's just a right anime protagonist. So yeah. Now let's get back into it. Deku. I'm just gonna say he goes back to school and stuff. He talks to Ida and then he leaves. But this time they go to the house so Shoka and Deku could meet for the first time and tell them about the fucking news. Well, they get there, and his mother and father are there, and Inko's still pissed about Sashi, and Sashi's trying to calm down her because he doesn't pull an Endeavor and slap the bitch and say, bitch, do you know who I am? I'm Endeavor. You talk to me? I could do anything I could do with my children, you bitch. Now I'm gonna send your ass to a mental hospital. Nah. But Sashi, he doesn't hit women because he actually cares about them. Endeavor should, stop slapping them. Sashi is a good person, but doesn't like All Might. So, yeah, he's an okay guy. Now, they get to Endeavor's place, and they sit down. Endeavor's waiting right there, and he's like, well, we should introduce them. And Deku, he's like, how should I say? Animator's protagonist like, see what? And he's like, well, you're married. Wait, no, before that, Shoka gets out. He's like, what is it, father? Actually, not your father. He says, what is it? What was her? Oh, no. What is Endeavor's name? I'm gonna just say insert name here when I say Endeavor. What is it, Endeavor? she says in her sigh anime little shy voice. It's like, well, you're in a quirk marriage with young Izuku. Endeavor says, and she's like, what? Anything you can do, but put me in a spoiled kid's hands. You want me to marry a kid that's spoiled? You're the worst father ever. He's like, and they're like, spoiled. Well, I'm not spoiled. He's like, shut up. You don't know what I've been through. He's like, okay. Yeah. She was like, she leaves and like, well, that's hard to get through, but I have to be better than All Might. I have to be better than All Might. That's all he's thinking when he's younger. Be better than All Might, but not in a dick way like Baguio is. Like he wants to be better than All Might. To, you know, be just better than All Might. But now he knows he's in a quirk marriage. Shoka is in her room crying, thinking like I'm married to a fucking spoiled kid, but Deku's not spoiled. Only his mother spoils him, but a different type of way. Like kissing him in the forehead, saying you're my baby, you're the best, boo 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 boo. And yeah. Yeah. So that's what happened. I'm gonna give a time skip to. Let's see, Deku's 4, so 10 years. When Deku was 10, no, not 10, 14, he already mastered his quirk properly, but he had a quirk awakening. Yeah, in this universe you can have quirk awakenings, just like my hero, but just it's a little more easier, you know. And when Deku gets a quirk awakening, oh, it'd be so badass. Deku can fly. Oh yeah, by the way, what I mean, Deku is not like Shoga, or Shoto, or Todoroki. He's not like Todoroki. Well, that's one half. Well, no. His full body can control 2 quirks. So, yeah, Deku technically does have 2 quirks. Not like how Shoka technically has 1 quirk, but controlling 2 elements. So yeah, he stopped saying so yeah, but. Let's go. Okay, now Deku, he's talking to Ida, and Ida's like that, and he's talking to Momo too. And I'm just gonna say, Momo had a crush on Deku, you know, even though he's prestige and shit. But she had a crush on Deku. But yeah, Momo, they're 14, and Momo's like she has a love letter on her hands. Yeah, a love letter, and she doesn't know about Deku's situation with Shoka. Shoka's over there in the corner, just like eyeing them and shit. She's pissed that she's marrying him. It's like, Deku, he's kind of he's not kind of. He's popular as fuck. Deku's popular, but he doesn't take it to his head. He's like, yeah. Well, Momo's like, Izuku, can I talk to you? And he's like, yeah, you can talk to me. Private, because you look kind of concerned. He's like, yeah, private, let's go. And for some reason, something in Shoka, she looks like, what is that fucking bitch doing? And she's like, and then she rethinks like, what am I saying? That's Momo. One of my friends. Trying to steal my man. What? She's like, what? Fuck. No, don't think about him like that. Your father only married him. I bet he's just like a bad person. I bet he's just like your father. All men are trash. I'm playing now. She doesn't think that. She thinks her father's trash, but she thinks Izuku is also that, like, how should I say, like, not a good person. Or just spoiled as fuck and smug. But Deku, she's like, Momo's like, she puts Deku over there, she's like, Izuku, I don't know how to say this, but I like you. Deku's like, Momo, I'm sorry. Deku's like, what? Why? I don't know how to say this in a proper way, but I'm technically married. Wait, what? To who? Shoka. Wait, what? Why Shoka? And she's like, what does Shoka has better than me? And he's like, no, you don't understand. Yeah, Momo, you don't understand. What? My father and her father wanted a quirk marriage between me and Shoka. to have a better child in the future. And I can't disobey my father like this. Pretty sure Shoka could, but not me. I'm sorry, Momo. I wish it was the other way. But hey, on the bright side, there are more fishes in the sea. Now Dip, she's like, ugh, Zuko. But it's not his fault. I should not blame him for something that was not in his own control. Fuck. I should call my father. I'm like, nah. But yeah. Momo, she is not happy at all. Not close to. Because, Izuku's getting that double cock 3000. I'm playing that. Well, okay, now, Izuku, how should I say, Izuku, he's not... Okay, it's not a feeling. It's feeling like he did something wrong. But it's not his fault. It's not because he doesn't like. Look at they could never felt, how should I say, attraction between Momo and him. He kind of feels bad because he thinks he's using the fact that he's in a marriage to not go out with Momo, because if they were not, he probably would have gone out with Momo, but he doesn't feel attracted to her. So Deku, fuck. If it was only another way. If it was only another way. Well, I am married to Shoko, and law I am, and I have to obey my wishes. And for some reason, but try not to be that. But Shoko was listening to it, listening to the thing about Momo and Deku, Momo and Izuku, and for some reason she's like, what? She's thinking like, I mean, if he would try to go out with me and her, but he didn't. Why is that? She's thinking like, is he not a bad person like I thought? God damn. Father, Endeavor. Well, then I'm gonna just say 2 days later, Deku, he's like, well, I should talk to her. I should talk to Shoka. Deku walks up. Shoka is just writing how much she hates Endeavor in her diary. She sees Deku, she puts out and put it back. And she's like, oh, what do you want? She rolls her eyes like, well, I want to say hi. And he's like, you think because we're married you can treat me badly? Like, nigga, like what? He's like, nothing. I don't want to end up like my mother. He's like, what happened to your mom? It's like, I don't want to talk about it. It's like, well, I'm sorry for what happened, but I'm not gonna be like your father, like you say so much. I'll be better, even though we're in a quirk marriage. We should, because we are married, we should spend time together. He says. Sugar's like, spend time? What are you talking about? I never heard that. I'm like, spend time. He was like, well, she's like, fine, we should spend time. We are married. But I promise God, if you lay a hand on me or hurt me in any way, I will beat you to a bloody pulp. You hooligan. She says. And Deku's like, yes. I know. I will not touch you. Because I read women's rights. I should not hurt you in any way. Or I should not touch you, hurt you in any way. I know my law. I'll be a nice husband. Deku says. She's like, what? She blushes. Deku's going a little seductive right here. Right? She's like, I'm not gonna touch you. I promise. Maybe in bed. He gets slapped in the face. Like, I knew it. I was playing around. Ow, that hurt. But yeah, let's get to know each other better. And she's like, fine, Paka. No. She became a tsundere. No, a shy tsundere. Is there such thing as a shy? Yeah, there's shy tsunderes. It's like, forget it, Paka. And he's like, okay. Well, I know there's a great ice cream place. We should go out there sometime. And yeah, they go out to the ice cream place and they get an ice cream. Deku like says, "My treat, I'll pay for." Deku pays for the ice cream. Shoko got the red and white one because you know why she got that. Deku got the white and chocolate one, the vanilla and chocolate one, and yeah, Deku's like, well, how you like it? He's like, leave me alone, don't talk to me. He's like, okay, I promise. He's like, well, time skip, time skip, time skip. I'm pretty sure that was a long ass time. Finally, but we're getting into the entrance exams, and Deku, because he loves his father to death. He loves his father, but he didn't like the choice he did with the quirk match thing. But it's getting better, you know. Their rocky relationship is being okay. But Deku, he wants to do it with his own power, so he just asks for the entrance exam, not entrance exam, the he just asks to he asks to take the entrance exam, and not use his father's the power or some shit. I forgot what Shota did. Shoto did. What was it? When someone says you should go to fucking UA, I don't know. But Deku, he chooses the entrance exam except the other ones. So, yeah, Deku, he chooses the entrance exam. So he goes. He falls down, but he's about to use his air to pick him up. But a girl with brown hair touches him, and he floats in the air. And he looks behind and he sees Uraraka. And I'm fine now. Deku's like, oh, thank you. I'm gonna say Deku's a flirt, but he knows that he's married to Chakos. Not Chaka, fuck. No. He's married to Shoka, so he should, be a good husband. Well, so he's like, oh, thank you. Deku says, he's like, no problem, but I'm sorry for using my quirk. He's like, no, you helped me. I know I could have done it myself, but it's better. Brothers. Fuck. Deku's like this. Fuck, don't flirt. You look good today. And Deku's mind like, fuck, I flirted. She's like, oh, thank you. She blushed with her regular Uraraka cheeks. It's like, well, I'll talk to you later, Deku says. Deku, how should I say? He is a handsome mug. So when she did that, she's like, future husband. Well, Deku gets in. Now, because Ida and Deku are already acquaintance and they know each other and they're friends, Ida doesn't do that yelling at Deku. And now, let's get into this little part of Bakugo Katsuki. Deku sits down and Bakugo's like, you're sitting on my seat, bitch. Yeah, that's Bakugo. You're sitting on my seat. Izuku's like, your seat's right next to me, but bitch, sorry, something that's, you called me a bitch. Please, look at yourself. I can't. I don't know what's happening, bro. Me. I don't know how to make a good ass comeback for Deku. Oh, a bitch. You look like you suck dick in a parking lot. And it's like, Midoriya! You can't say that here. And Bakugo's like, the fuck you said to me, nerd? Nerd? I'm more physically stronger than you, better looking, and I don't want to brag, but I feel like I have a stronger quirk than yours. He's like, stronger quirk than mine? Explosions? So why is a terrorist want to be a hero? He's like, what? He's like, nothing. Yeah, better say nothing. Bakugo says and sits down. It's like, and Deku's like, bitch. The rivalry between Bakugo and Deku, but it's not even a rivalry because Deku's better than Bakugo in every fucking way. So, yeah. Deku, he gets into the ring, and guys, you already know the fucking drill. Deku obliterate everything. He uses an earthquake. He uses quirk. He uses special move, earthquake. He uses and demolish all the robots. He uses spikes and earthquakes. And Deku, he's flying in the air. He's throwing air swords at it, everything, and Deku's just destroying everything, bro. Like, he's not letting anybody get points. And Deku's like, 300 is good. I should let go for everyone else. Deku sits down. He makes an air chair. He sits down. He's like, no, not air chair. He makes an earth chair. He says something like, no, this is a life. Deku's super fucking powerful, and the judges are looking at Deku like, this nigga's gonna be the next #1 already, off the bat. And Deku, he is, how should I say, sitting down waiting, then he hears a scream. He was like, help, from Uraraki. He's like, the round face, Deku says, stomping, and he's a giant robot. He's like, well, looks like I should use my special move, Deku says, but I might hurt civilians. But no, I'm gonna do it, Deku says. Oh, by the way, Shoka is looking. He's like, that kid is strong as heck. I can't believe that's my husband. No, stop that. Stop these mines, Baka. You don't like him. In the 10 months, Deku got to know Shoka, and they actually became friends. But Shoka got deeper feelings for Deku. His good looks, his charms. In due time, they, hit it off. But Deku, he's still thinking it's not time for Shoka. But Shoka has already had deeper feelings. Deku has feelings for Shoka too, but doesn't want to admit it for himself. He never had feelings for females, but he always called them cute because they look cute. Well, now Deku, he's like, well, looks like I have to use my special move off the bat. Deku, this is what he does. He makes air chains, and then he does this. He makes the biggest fucking spear he can make out of earth. He hits it through the robot. The chains kept going and ripped off the arms. And Deku, he makes this giant sword. A giant, big fucking sword. And he cuts off the head. Yuno? He's probably like Yuno, but better. He's flying and he cuts the fucking head off the robot. And yeah, everyone's amazed by looking at Deku's powerful quirk and how great he is. And Shoka is blushing by seeing Deku. And by the way, Deku's shirt ripped off and his glorious bod, and everyone sees it, is the Bond body that everyone wants to see. Girls are blushing. Guys are jealous for not having a body like him. And yeah, Deku, off the rebel, you see him. He looks up. He's like, yeah, I just did that. You guys can't beat that, you faggots. And Bakugo looking, it's like, damn, I got competition. Finally, someone that can rival me. Buck, but he's not better than me, though. I would be better than All Might himself and be the richest hero because I am the great Bakugo. He says, and he stopped with that Bakugo. But yeah, he says he's the great Bakugo. And Deku leaves, and girls are trying to hit off Deku. Deku's like, no, it was not that strong. I know what I said. What? Strong? That's what I said? Okay, never mind. Yeah, Deku, he's like, yeah, I know, but Deku, he's trying to get to Shoka because hidden feelings when they had, their hangouts, but Deku considered it as a date. Deku's still a flirt in his own right. Deku's like the next Mirio. Okay, now, because, be a long one, but the Black Rabbit quirk, that I said last time is probably gonna come out the next day. Nah, probably like a week later. Can't tell. Wait, what day is it? I think it was like Monday, Tuesday? I can't tell. I think it was like Tuesday. Tuesday, I think. Yeah, probably. I think it's Tuesday. I can't tell. Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. Okay. So Deku, he walks and he sees Shoka and he's like, Shoka, how do you think? She's like, I think I passed. She says, blushing, but like, Sundari Baka, but not that hard. She's like, don't get too close. She says, well, because I want to take us out on a date. Say, and she's like, a date? Okay, Baka, and that's where I'm gonna leave this off and subscribe to Mercury because his elemental one was good. Great. You should subscribe to him. That's a shout out. Well, see you guys later and bye.